Hi, I'm Alexandra Berardi, and thank you for joining me live today. We're going to be unboxing the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards by Kyle Gray and artwork by Lily Moses. So if you want to know what is inside of this deck, keep watching. And if you are ready to connect to the universe, spark your third eye open, and embody your electric radiance, you are in the right place. So welcome. And at the end of this video, I will do a channeled message card pull for the collective from this deck. So stay tuned till the end. All right, so let's get started. So here we have Keepers of the Light Oracle cards by Kyle Gray. I really love this like purple lavender color, and it looks like an angel on the front. So that's beautiful. And let's see, it says there are 45. It says this stunning card deck is a bridge between heaven and earth, drawing together 45 ascended masters, spiritual deities, and higher beings from many world traditions who are here to help all of those who call on them. Have you guys read anything from Kyle Gray? He's an expert in angels. Let me know in the comments. And I think there is a live chat too. So if you are live, you can chat with me as well. But let me know in the comments below if you've read anything by Kyle Gray or know anything about Kyle Gray. So this is my first introduction to Kyle Gray. I do know that he's an angel expert. Kind of flipped through his book before, but I don't own one. I had purchased a few Oracle decks with Hay House's Black Friday sale, and I'm just getting around to, with my hectic schedule and having been out of town and extended that out of town period, to opening these up. So I'm just really excited. If you didn't watch yesterday, I did a live unboxing of the Quantum Oracle. So you can check in the links below to see this one. And I've also added a link. I did an unboxing on Friday of the Akashic Tarot. So that one is a link to my Facebook page, and the link is in the description. So let's get started with this one. So beautiful. These are 45 cards, Oracle deck, and the artwork is by Lily Moses. Let's open these up. All right. So first we have the guidebook, and we'll just kind of flip through that really quick. Again, you know, your standard guidebook, it's going to give you like an introduction to the cards. The deck explained, it says that there are 45 cards and they are separated into angels, ascended masters, goddesses and gods, and twin flames. Let me know how you feel about twin flames. There's so much controversy around twin flames, but I'd love to hear your comments about what you think a twin flame is, if it's healthy to have a twin flame. I know there's a lot of conversation happening about the, you know, mental health and emotional health factor of a twin flame idea. So I'd love to hear your comments. Go ahead and comment. And let's see. So yes, so in this guidebook, you know, it also gives you some suggested card spreads, things like that. So anybody can do this. And then it has the interpretations of the cards. So pretty standard, as far as I can see, pretty standard guidebook. All right, so that's the guidebook. We'll come back to that as we look at a few of these cards. So here's the cards. I haven't opened these. So let's rip this off. How getting a paper cut? Almost got a paper cut. Okay, so the first one on top is Archangel Michael. And you can see these are very vibrant. I really like vibrant cards. You know, if you've been following me for some time, you know that I love colors, lots of colors. So, so these are really vibrant. Kuan Yin, that's a Chinese goddess. Care and compassion. Oh, and what's interesting about these cards, so these have, if you can see, they've got basically a little description, right? Archangel Michael says, trusting heaven. And then there's a couple sentences below kind of expanding on that. So it says, you are safe, angels stand close, surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So that's really interesting. So if you are a newbie to Oracle cards, I would suggest that this would be a really good deck for you to get, because you won't have to like go back and forth to the guidebook or have like a lot of memorization tools. And I'll adjust that in a second too, because I don't always go by the guidebook. But just as we're getting into this, before I show you, let me show you the backs of these cards. So it has this really kind of almost like a unity symbol, but it's like these two rings and the angels, and the rings are connected, and this oval shape. It kind of makes me feel like it's almost like a portal, like you could step into this portal. So that's, now one thing about these cards, they have a thickness, that's good. They're very, what's the word I'm looking for? They seem to have like they're very shiny, you can see, and they really have this, it almost feels a little sticky in my fingers, and maybe that'll go down as, you know, I start working with these. Obviously they're straight out of the box. Ooh, look at this one. This one's pretty rigid. Inner strength, move back to wholeness, recognize that you have the power, So Irish goddess there. Here's Commander Ashtar. Let me know in the comments if you know who Commander Ashtar is. So call to action, take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. And my dog has to be up here. She's scratching me. She wants to be up on my lap. So here's my dog, Muppet. You guys know she's just a mama's girl, and she has to be with me all the time. All right, so she's going to sit on my lap. She was actually sitting on my lap the entire time yesterday when I unboxed the Quantum Oracle. You just didn't know that she was on my lap. She was just sleeping quietly. Okay, so let's get back to these cards. So there's, gosh, I can't think of the word, but, oh, this one's pretty. Charity, prayer, and contemplation. But there's kind of this, it's not like a film, but it's like, it probably is like a film that you would put on top of the card. So they're like coated almost. Does that make sense? I don't know what the technical term for this is, to make them glossy. You know, it has that glossy effect. Drop in the comments if you know the technical term to this. But I almost don't like that they're so glossy. I like that it makes the colors more brilliant, obviously, but they're just a little too, they just feel a little strange in my hand, you know? And when you're shuffling a deck, you want to feel like, you know, let's see how they shuffle. Let's start with that, right? So obviously these aren't charged at all. They're just brand new out of the box. So they're kind of slippery. So they're kind of like moving around a lot on me. So I guess that's what I'm trying to explain, is that because they're glossy like that, they're a little bit slippery, but that might wear down with time. My one concern with them being this glossy is that if they do wear down over time, if this will kind of like peel away, and there's Master Jesus. So these might end up peeling away that glossy cover. So that would be my concern on these. But like I said, I feel like these are really great, especially for beginners, because like anybody can read this. You just kind of read the text that's on this. So, you know, this one's representing forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible at this time. Farther healing. Yes, father healing. It's father healing. I don't have my reading glasses on. Yep, I wear reading glasses now. All right, so let me pull a card for the collective here, you guys. Let me know if you have any questions for me. And let me bring in a channeled message. So no matter when you are watching this, this channeled message will be valid for you, as time is an illusion. So whenever you happen to tune in, even if you're watching live or on the replay, this will be valid for you right now. This one's already wanting to come. I'm going to pull 2 cards. So we'll pull that one out. So if a card like wants to come out, or if a card flips out of your deck when you're shuffling it, you have to read that. It's meant for you, okay? But we're going to go ahead and pull in a message. And again, these aren't charged yet. They're not cleared. Let me know in the comments below how you like to clear your cards and charge them. And I'm going to bring this one. So you guys get 2 cards from this pull. Okay. All right. So again, yeah, I wasn't really feeling the way they were shuffling. It was a little bit forced to shuffle. I'll say that, forced. So here we go. We've got charity, prayer and contemplation, connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. Together with Mary Magdalene, teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So whoever is watching this right now, these definitely pertain to you. So in one sense, you need to utilize prayer, and almost it's going beyond prayer for me. What I'm bringing in is that you are ready to manifest, and you can manifest through prayer, but it's not through what we would consider like traditional prayer, or it's more of asking for strength, asking for the ability, not asking like, hey, you know, dear universe, God, source, whatever, goddess, whatever you like to pray to, you know, your inner self, whatever it is, however you connect to the universe. You know, it's not asking, you know, please, you know, let me win that Mega Millions and Powerball. Although, please let me win that Mega Millions and Powerball. It's really high right now, guys, if you don't have your lottery tickets. We just bought some. So, but it's not asking for that, right? It's asking for strength, asking for the ability to get through something, right? And this says, connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. And that's what's making me feel like, yes, once you are in alignment, you can manifest what you're desiring. And in the meantime, teacher awakens. And I feel like this is your inner teacher, kind of like it says, you have something important to share, follow the inner call, don't let anything stop you. So you are ready to put your gifts out there for everyone. And you are the expert. Don't let anyone tell you that you aren't the expert. You are the expert. So start having that confidence. And in fact, that's why I feel these two are matched together at this time, because right now your confidence may be lacking, and that's what you need to call on. So call on the universe to give you that strength, give you that confidence, give you that empowerment, and call on Mary Magdalene here to awaken that inner teacher, ready to share your gifts. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, look at me. I'm just going live here on YouTube. And it's not perfect, right? I just said, I just, you know, I stumbled on a couple words earlier. My dog jumped in my lap. Who cares, right? It doesn't matter. You have something to share with the world. So get ready and get busy sharing. All right. So that's my, my card and channeled message advice to you. But let's look at the guidebook and see how these compare to what I just gave you. But I feel like it's pretty straightforward with these cards. I feel like you can't go wrong on these. So these aren't really like in order, right? So you kind of have to flip through. So I had to flip through to find charity. So there's no like number system. But they're in alphabetical order. So there you go. They're in alphabetical order. So that's how you'll do it. So charity, it says everything it says on the card. And then it says faith, hope, and charity are a trinity of archangels who are dedicated to helping us regain our natural traits of kindness, trust, and faith in the highest good. Charity is the twin flame of Archangel Samuel. She has a great spirit that encourages us to undertake the spiritual practices of prayer and meditation. Prayer is the way we speak with the divine, and meditation is the way we open ourselves to receive the answers we need to hear. Charity is also the angel who kisses the forehead of all those who pray in support of others. She absolutely loves to see this kindness because it creates an inspirational healing wave of goodwill to the world. And then there's an extended message. It says, the powerful Archangel Charity is drawing close to you at this time because she has recognized that you have goodness in your heart and you have put others first. She brings you thanks and support. Move into prayer and meditation with regard to any decisions you have to make at this time. You are being guided to take the time to breathe and receive. Know that you will have a real surge of intuition when it's time to move forwards. Thank the angels for guiding you towards your highest good and welcome Charity into the space with you. And let's flip to Mary Magdalene real quick so we can kind of get an idea. And I feel like these are pretty straightforward. There's not, it's not really combining like any symbolism, but you can, no, it fell on the floor. Excuse me. Okay. Here we go. But you can certainly work symbolism into this because we have, you know, the red roses, right, that symbolize Mary Magdalene. And these are white lilies, orchids, lilies. Help me out, anybody. Okay, so it says everything it says on the card, and then it says, we don't have a full picture of who Mary of Magdala actually was, but we do know from spiritual texts that she was a great visionary and teacher with clairvoyant abilities because she was able to see angels and the soul of her twin flame, Master Jesus, after he had passed away. She also had the ability to shake up crowds of people to bring their hearts and minds back to the highest good. She now devotes her time to supporting us and bringing about the radical changes that Earth needs in order to prosper and to encouraging those who feel the need to teach the joy of spirit. Mary is a rebel heart in many ways. She helps those light workers who feel restricted by the opinions of others to step up and speak their truth. And then the extended message is, you have a strong desire to share what you have learned. You may feel people will dismiss you or ridicule you. Don't worry. Mary Magdalene is here to guide you through this process. Your vulnerability is actually your greatest strength because you are trusting the power of your soul and what part of you can never be broken. You are a wonderful teacher and leader, and the world needs you. You are being backed by heaven, so step forwards and share all that you have learned. Does anyone here who's watching live or in the replay follow Mary Magdalene or have read the Gospel of Mary or is, you know, Priestess of the Rose lineage? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to connect with you. All right. So let me know if you have any questions on these cards. I feel like if you are beginning with Oracle decks, this would be a fantastic deck to work with. And it's a good way to also introduce you to different, you know, archangels, goddesses, gods, like the Shekinah, sacred self. That one's really beautiful. That's a Native American one. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. So it's a great way to kind of like, almost like flashcards, right, for who these people are, right? Master Buddha. So I love this deck. It's beautiful, but we'll see how the glossiness holds up. Let me know in the comments below if you have this deck and how it's held up for you, or if you love working with this deck, or whatever your thoughts are about this deck. I'm excited to get started with it. It's a really great tool. And that being said, if you liked this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, drop a comment, share it. I would love if you could share it if it has, you know, helped you in any way. And if you're not subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe. And then I also have links down below in the description to my Facebook page, my free Facebook group for spiritual and metaphysical types. You're welcome to join that, but do answer the questions because I don't approve people who don't answer the questions. And I have links to my Instagram and TikTok as well. So I hope to see you on all my platforms, and thank you again for joining me today. Have a beautiful, blessed day.